I'm Martin Foxall. I'm the Managing Director of HLP. We're a building surveying practice and architectural practice, so multidisciplinary. We've been working with the finance people for probably 2 years now. One of the biggest things that finance people brought into us was really understanding the areas of the business that we make money on. They've really challenged the way we sort of perceived and thought of the business, so really got us looking at the minutiae and understanding how the business works. Specifically with the finance people, we've been working with Peter, who's a sort of financial consultant that comes into the business a couple of days a month. His first question to me, I couldn't answer. He's challenging us with the questions that we need to answer ourselves. And part of the sort of enjoyment we're working with the finance people and those sort of, their team, is that there's that level of accountability that they are challenging us. That they're there. That's why we work with them. They are here to ask us questions we wouldn't think of ourselves, or make us accountable for, doing the stuff we said we'd do. Our business now is much more diverse. We're not reliant on one or two clients. No single client accounts more than probably 25% of our turnover. Whereas going back, before we were working with the finance people, that was 40-50%. So that's really helped us ride out a lot of the challenges with the current economic climate. But they also brought in a different way of us looking at the finances of the business. And one of those is, its attitude to finance. We were probably quite a risk-averse business when it came to finance, but they've changed that mindset. They've helped us find good sources of finance to buy new capital equipment. They've also changed some of our attitudes around how we think about recruitment. Like most small businesses, we would always recruit as and when we needed someone, and we weren't really on the forefront. And so, although it's not a finance sort of role, actually giving us a financial insight that said, well, look, you can invest in this person the same way you invest in your capital equipment. Bring someone in and you'll find the work for them to do. So it's they have challenged a lot of our way of thinking. The finance people have really helped us sort of achieve our financial goals since using them over the last 2 years. And those have been record years for the business. We went through a turnover milestone with them. So we've had significant success, since we've been working with them. They're going to bring a lot of benefit to your business. We see their team as an intrinsic part of our team now. It's been game changing for the business, really. We are now in a much financially stronger position than we were 3 years ago, and that really is down to their insight and help.